Students online, all of you all, very good morning, guys, girls, everyone, very good morning. Welcome to today's class. I hope all of you are keeping fine, doing good. Guys, girls, it is raining, it is lightning and thundering also. If any of you all are using headphones, I would recommend not to use headphones. Okay, it could be a bit dangerous, especially when it's lightning and thundering. Okay, students online, try and use your speakers. Okay, right, and if it does get severe, better you leave the class and watch the recording. Okay, if it gets severe. Okay, right now just on and off only comes. Okay. Right, everybody, guys, girls, all of y'all, let's get moving. Let's share. I'm going to share my screen. Now, everybody, next week I'll have your results with y'all. Okay, next week I'll have your Unit 4 results with y'all. And guys, today the plan is to start past papers. Okay, we have a little more to learn, and then we are good to go with past papers. Okay, but we'll see if I can complete what I plan to complete it. Okay. Now, everybody, in our last week's class, we were working on the database file in lesson 3. Now, you remember, just before we attempted the exam, we were working on the lesson 3 database file, and we did only one activity in it. Do you guys remember the activity? Students online, I showed you all how to create a button that can generate a value for you. Remember it? So what was happening over here when we click on generate email? What was it doing? It was taking the gen code, putting a dot, putting a period after it, taking the action, and then saying at platinum.lk or something, right? When I click on generate email, automatically, can you see? It generates an email address for me. So anyone, can you quickly remind me how were we doing this? This button was basically an event, right? It was basically an event. I used what builder? I used something called macro builder. I used the macro builder to build this button. What was happening over here? You right click, you say build event, and over here, guys, our action was called set value. What was so special about set value? We did something different about set value. What was it? I told you, can you find set value over here? Set value is not available over here. You need to come and say show all actions. Then you would see set value over here. Guys, girls, all of y'all, I hope you all remember this stuff. And then what did I do? Once I got set value, what did I do? I said inside the set value action, there are two parameters to be filled. One is item. Item is referring to the place where the value should fall. So my text box was called text 20. So I mentioned text 20 over here. And then expression is what to do. I said take the gen code field, concatenate it with the period, concatenate it with the genre, and then concatenate it with at platinum.lk. Are we all okay with this? Okay, guys, girls, everyone. Anybody online who doesn't have this file? Guys, girls, anybody online who doesn't have this? Over here, everyone has it, right? Everyone is having it now? Right, super. So then, guys, girls, we're going to move away from here. Things are going to get a little more confusing now. Right. Can you guys first read this? Okay. It's not going to make any sense to you all, but just read it. Okay, can everyone read this? Guys, girls, just read this below. Now, I'm going to teach you all how to create message boxes. Message boxes are boxes that will appear with a message, and along with that message, there will be certain buttons. Okay, so the buttons that you can have in your message, like for example, a simple message can be, are you sure you want to save it? Are you sure you want to delete it? You get it? That could be a message. And along with that message, you can have some buttons. What are those buttons? You can have an OK button. You can have an OK and a cancel button. You can have a abort, retry, and ignore button. You can have a yes, no, and cancel button. Or you can just have yes and no. You get it? Are you sure you want to save? You can have yes and no. Or for example, your form has been saved. Just OK alone is enough. Is it clear? Now guys, you all need to bypass these numbers. If you want a message box only with what's your number? The number is 0. Your value is 0. Is it clear? If you want a box with OK and cancel in it, you need to use the number 1. Everybody okay with this? If you want a message box with abort, retry, and ignore, unfortunately, none of the past paper questions had a question with abort, retry, and ignore. I also couldn't come up with any abort, retry, and ignore. Okay. However, yes, no, cancel, and yes, no, we have examples to use. Are we okay with this? So what am I telling you all? I'm telling you all, if you all want to use message boxes, and if you want to give users options after the message, these are the numbers you need to know by heart. Okay. Everybody okay with this? Right. So as we go along, now it says no need to by heart. As we go along, as you keep using these message boxes, you will get used to it. Okay? Right. Then guys, girls, can we go into lesson 3 again? Everybody, shall we go into lesson 3? Everybody online? I hope you all are having what I have. I hope you all are going to be practicing with what I have. So guys, girls, can you all come into the genre form again? Everybody come into the genre form again below. We are going to create a save button over there. Are we good? We are about to create a save button over there. So can you guys create a save button for me? Don't program it. Just put the button there for me and put the title save. Don't program it. So I'm going to come into form design, guys, girls, form design. I'm going to come over here to tools. So tool number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tool number 4. I'm going to take a button over here. I'm going to draw it. I'm going to draw it from here to here. And then what am I going to do? Now my command wizard has opened up. Everybody, my command wizard has opened up. I will not be using my command wizard. So I'm going to cancel this. Cancel it. And then what am I going to do over here? I'm going to say over here, save record. Save record. Okay. And then can you make it look like a meaningful button? Bold it, increase the font size. Maybe make it black in color. Everybody, I have a save record button over here. Okay, right. Now guys, girls, everybody, this is what I want to do. When I click on save record, a message should appear saying, are you sure you want to save the form? Okay. When I click on save record, I simply want a message to appear saying, are you sure you want to save your record? Okay. You know what? We'll first do the simple one. When I click on save, it will tell me your form has been saved and okay. We'll do the simple one first. Okay, when I click on save record, message box appears saying your record has been saved, and then I can just click on OK. Are we good? Right, let's get started. So everybody, I'm going to right click over here. I'm going to right click over here and I'm going to say build event. I want to program this button, build event. So using what builder? I'll be using macro builder. Everybody okay with this? Using macro builder, build this. Now over here, you can see you have come to your place where you can program your action. Everybody over there? Right. Now over here, I want a message box. Everybody okay with this? I want a message box. I'll first do the problematic, I'll first do the wrong way and then we'll do the right way. Everybody okay with this? Right. So everyone, normally you would tell me, what did I tell you all? Upon clicking save, what should happen? A message box should appear saying your form has been saved. So you would say, you know what? Let's put a message box over there. So everybody, when I take a message box, where is it? If I come to IJKLM, over here we have a message box. Everybody okay with this? We have a message box over here. So over here, what can I say? I can say over here, your what? Your record has been saved. Everybody okay with this? Your record has been saved. Do you want a noise? Not really. No need a noise. Okay. And what type of a message is this? Do you guys agree with any of this? Is it critical? Is it a warning? Asking a question. Is it a warning? Informing? Is it just basic information? It's basic information, right? So I'll just show information. Do you want to have a title? Not necessary. If you want, you can mention the same thing as a title. Record has been saved. Record has been saved. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to click on save over here. Everybody, I'm going to click on save over here. Now, I'm going to close this. You guys saw this now? I have a message box that will display this message. Okay. I'm going to click on save and I'm going to close it. Now, everybody, guys, girls over here, look here. Now, you all logically tell me what's going to happen. When I click on save record, can you all see? Message box has appeared. And when I click on OK, what happened? Message box appeared. But when I click on OK, did I at any point tell to save the record? In the programming of my button, at any point did I say save the record? You guys are with me? I created a message box, But I never said, right, after clicking OK, save the record. I never did that. Everybody okay with this? So now we need to work on that. When the user clicks on OK, automatically saving should take place. Right now, all what's happening is you're clicking on save record, message is appearing, you're clicking on OK. But no saving ever took place. You get it? So now we need to program it where saving also takes place. Everyone okay with this? Saving also should take place. Okay? So now let's get started. So let's go again to design view. Everybody, can you help us create this message box? I'll go into design view. Build event. Okay? Can you guys first try creating this message box? After we're going to change it. You all create this message box on your own. Go back to form view. Click on save and see if the message appears. Okay? I'll give you all 2 minutes. All good? Did you all see the messages appearing? Go into form view. Was that working for you or not? Go into form view, click on save. Message should appear, but nothing is really happening. No saving is taking place. Guys online, everybody okay with this? Okay? Guys online, I hope you all have done this. Okay? So you have said there's a message for me. What does it say? Uvindu done, right? Okay. So everybody, we have programmed the message box. Then what's the next step? After displaying message box, the next step is to save it. So then can you all add the next step, everybody? Can you all add the next step? So the next step, add new action here. And then the next step will be what? After message box, the next step is to actually save the record. Everybody okay with this? Or you can do it the other way around. First save the record, then display the message box. You get it? Right now what's happening? Message box is coming first, then I'm going and saving record. Everybody, I'm adding a new action here. Add new action. And then I'm going to choose save record over here. Where is save record? Save record is over here. You get it? Okay. If you want, you can change the order. First save the record, then display the message. If you want, you can change the order. Entirely up to you. Can you see this arrow here? Can you see this arrow here? So if you want, you can push this up. First save it, then display the message. That's the right way to do it. Because you're saying what? Your record has been saved, right? So the right way is put save first, then put the message. Okay? Right. So everybody, now let's try and see if this works. I'm going to click on save. I'm going to close this. Everybody, do you all choose save record? We added a new action called save record. Okay? So I'm going to save this and I'm going to close this. Now guys, girls, in my form view, shall we create a new record? You have this arrow with a star now. This arrow with a star, I'm going to click on it to get a new blank record. I'm going to click this arrow with a star to get a new blank record. Over here, I'll just put A75. I'll just put A75 and genre will be test. And shall we save and see? Don't put an email because we don't have an email field in the genre table. You get it? Don't put an email. Don't generate email because in the genre table, I did not create an email field. So you might have a problem. So don't put email. Now just click on save record. Now click on save record. It says your record has been saved. And when I say OK, thereafter it has got saved. That's how I programmed it. Now I need to see if it actually works now. Let's go to our genre table. So everybody, when I come to my genre table, I need to refresh it. So to get updated, either you need to close and open it or you need to refresh it. So everybody in the home tab, can you see refresh? Here, refresh all. Just click on refresh and there you go. A75 is now there. Okay. Can you guys, girls, all of you, can you all try it and see? Okay. So now go ahead and click on save. Create a new record with some random name. Okay. And see if it actually works. Works now. Okay. Right. Super. Now, this is one of the easiest ways of creating a save record button with a message. Now, let's take it to the next level. Okay, where there is a yes and no. Do you want to save it? Are you sure you want to save it? Yes or no? User clicks on yes, save goes ahead. User clicks on no, save gets cancelled. Are we okay? This is a bit more complex. Okay. So, guys, girls, everybody, shall we work on this? Students online, if I'm going too fast, do tell me, do drop a message. Okay. So, everybody, I'm going to reprogram this button now, where when I click on save record, it will say, are you sure you want to save? And the user gets a yes or no option. Everybody okay with this? The user gets yes or no. If he clicks on yes, it will actually save it. If he says no, it will not save it. Okay, right. Let's try this out. So we go into design view. We go into design view. We right click over here and we say build event. Are we okay with this? Build event. Can you all delete this save record command? Can you all delete it? Okay. And can you all delete the message box also? Message box also delete it. Okay. Now everybody, I'm going to create a button. I'm going to create a message with two outputs. And if the user clicks on yes, something should happen. Otherwise, something else should happen. Agree with me? That's the logic behind it, no? Message is going to appear with yes or no. If user clicks yes, this should happen. Otherwise, something else should happen. So we are going to use an if condition. Everybody, we are going to use an if condition in a message box. So everybody, from your list of actions, can you all find if? If is right at the top. Okay, everybody, can you all find if? Okay, so in if, what do I want? I want an if condition with a message box. Okay, so if MSG box, everyone saw a message box? Okay, don't. Can you guys read the message there? What does message box do? Displays a message in a dialog box, waits for the user to click a button, and returns an integer indicating which button the user clicked. First part, did you all understand? Displays a message box in a dialog box. That you all understood now? Second part, did you all understand? Waits for the user to click a button. Second part is also okay now? Third part, and returns an integer. What does that mean? Depending on the button that the user clicks, a number will be returned. An integer will be returned. Are we okay with this? Depending on the button that the user clicks, a number will be returned. Okay, and returns an integer indicating which button the user clicked. Are we all okay with this? Okay. So let's get started. Everyone, third part is okay now? And return, depending on whether you click yes or no, a number will be returned. Okay, right. So let's see how this works. So everybody, I'm going to take my message box over here, and now brackets have opened. Now just look here. I'm going to put double quotes. Can you all see the order? What's the order? You first mention your prompt. Prompt is the message you want to show the user. Everybody okay with this? What's the order of your message box? First, mention your prompt. What is the message you want to display to the user? Second, you mention the buttons you want to display. You guys remember that, no? I showed you all for okay, there is a number. For yes and no, there is a number. For yes, no, cancel, there is a number. You all remember that, right? You put that number over here. Then, do you want a title for your dialog box? Then, do you want a help file or context? That is not necessary. Help file and context is not a part of your syllabus. You all need to focus on the prompt, the buttons, and the title. Are we okay with this? Right. So what is my message going to be? In double quotes, I'm going to say, are you sure you want to save the record? And I'll put a question mark. Are you sure you want to save the record? Everybody stop there. Then I'm going to put a comma. Next is, what are the buttons you want to display? So everybody, what are the buttons I want to display? I want to display yes and no. So for yes and no, what's the value? 4. Everybody okay with this? If you want yes and no buttons, you have to use number 4. Are we okay with this? So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say 4 over here. Then guys, girls, do you want a title? Title not necessary for now. The dialog box alone is okay. Stop there. Stop. Everyone look here. I'm closing my bracket now. Can you all read from beginning? What does it say? If message box, are you sure you want to save the record with yes and no buttons is equal to, I'm now programming it. If the user clicks on yes, now how much is yes equal to? I didn't teach you all that yet. Everyone look here. How much is yes equal to? Can you guys see over here? I have another table for you all. I'll share this on the group. How much is yes equal to? Yes is equal to 6. Okay. So what do I do over here? If the output of this is equal to 6, which means the user has clicked on yes. User clicking on yes returns an integer value of 6. If it is equal to 6, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to save my record. If it is equal to 6, then save your record. Otherwise, what do I want to do? If the user clicks on no, or if the user closes the dialog box, anything else the user does, what do I want to do? I want to close basically. So can you guys see on the side, I have something called else. Else, if anything else happens, if anything else, I'm going to add else, okay? Else, add else. Else, what do I do? What is the suitable option here? Can you guys come over here and see cancel event? Okay, cancel event. There was another one also I remember that we could use. I forgot the name. Okay, anyway, I'll just go with cancel event. If the user does anything else, just simply cancel this event. Okay, shall we try this and see? So now cancel event. Okay, if anything else happens, user closes the dialog box, user goes and clicks somewhere else, user clicks on no, anything else happens, simply cancel this event. Are we okay? So what am I going to do over here? I'm going to click on save. I'm going to click on save over here and I'm going to click on close. I want to test and see if this is actually working. So let's try. Form view. Let's take a new record. I'm going to say A79. Genre, I'm going to say testing 2. Now I'm going to click on save record. It says, are you sure you want to save the record? I'm going to say no. Let's see what happened then. I clicked on no. Let's go to my genre table and let's refresh. When I click on refresh, did the new record come? A75 is the old one. A70, what is the other number I put? 76. A76 hasn't come. Okay, now let's try again. I'm going to click on save record. A79, sorry. I'm going to click on save record again. This time I'm going to click on yes. Yes, I want to save it. Now when I come over here, let's refresh it. A79 is over here. Everybody saw it. Okay, so this is how you use if condition for buttons in a form. Okay, can you guys try it out now? I come into design view. I open up save record build event. Okay, can you guys try this out now? Hurry up, everyone. Yes, everybody, I hope it has worked for you all. Okay, so now you all know how to program buttons using the if condition. If this happens, this is what should take place, else what should take place. Are we okay with this? Guys, girls, all of you all? Right. So everybody, I'll put these 2 screenshots on the group. Okay, you all should be getting used to these button values, the value of the button and the values of the message boxes. Okay, you all should be, you'll be mostly using yes and no. Yes and no is what you will be mostly using. Are we okay with this? Okay, right. Then guys, girls, everyone, we now know how to create a message box with multiple options and then also program what happens when the user chooses each option. Okay, right. Then guys, girls, everyone, I'm going to move away from here and I'm going to go into our dashboard. Did we create a dashboard? We didn't create a dashboard, no? In lesson number 3, we didn't create a dashboard. Okay, so can everyone come over here and create a dashboard? I'm going to create a dashboard with buttons to perform various options. Okay, can everyone come over there? So how do we create a dashboard? We will be using a blank form, isn't it? Using a blank form is how we create our dashboard. So everybody, we come into create and we click on blank form. Okay, so now you have a blank form on your screen. Okay, can you all save this as your dashboard? Save this as dashboard. And we say okay. Everybody okay with this? Then guys, girls, can you go into design view, give the title dashboard. We come into design view. And over here we say, what do we say? I need a label. What do you call? Click on the detail area, take form design. I need a label. I'm going to draw my label from here to here. And what am I going to say? I'm going to say dashboard over here. Dashboard. Then over here, I'm going to center align this. I'm going to make the font a lot bigger. I'm going to bold it. I'm going to make it a black color font. Okay, I have set dashboard over here. We'll do a simple button, a button that will open up query 1, for example. Okay, you all know how to do that now. I'm going to take a simple button over here. Everyone, take a button over here. I'm going to draw my button from here to here. Draw a button. I don't need the command button wizard. I don't need the wizard. I'm going to cancel it. Then what am I going to do? I'm going to right click and say, I want to build an event using my macro builder. What do I want to do? I want to open a query. Open query. Which query? Query number 1. Okay, that's very simple now. Okay, open query. The query name is query number 1. Okay with this? Nothing too complex over here. Now I click on save and I click on close. Then over here, I'll just put a message that says open query 1. Are we good? Because I'm done with this. Okay. Now, guys, girls, all of y'all, how did I get the dashboard? Dashboard is, you get it from using a blank form. Create blank form. In blank form, you must come to design view. Okay, take a blank form and come to design view. In design view, you can take buttons from form design now. Okay. Right, everybody. Guys, we have a chart over here now. We have a chart. This chart is based on which query? I can't remember. It's based on this query called total games by age code. Everyone saw this? We have a query called total games by age code. Do you all have that query? We have a query called total games by age code. That query was converted into a chart. Okay, sounds good. So I want to create a button where it will give the user the option of opening up the query or opening up the chart. Are we all okay with this? So let's see how it works. You all understood my requirement, no? A button where if the user clicks on yes, it will open up the chart. If the user clicks on no, it will open up the query. Are we okay with this? So guys, girls, let's get busy here. So everybody in my dashboard, I will click on, I'll create a button first. We create a button first, obviously. We come to form design and we take a button, tool number 4. And let's word it properly. I don't need this. View games by age code. View games by age code. Okay, view games by age. View games by age code. And then over here, we are going to bold this. Bold it, make it size, I don't know, 16 or 18. View games by age code. Are we okay with this? Now I'm going to program how this button works. Okay. Right. So everybody, guys, girls, all of y'all, shall we build an event over here? view games by age code. So now everybody, I'm going to right click over here, right click, and I'm going to say build event. I want to build an event over here. Okay. And I'm going to be using my macro builder over here, macro builder. So I say okay over here. Now over here, guys, what do I want to do? When I click on it, everybody, I forgot to explain to you all. Everybody, when I click on this button, the output is a message box. A message box is going to say, do you want to view the chart, or do you want to view the chart? A message that says, do you want to view the chart? If the user clicks on yes, I want the chart to open up. If the user clicks on no, the query should open up. Are the requirements clear? Everybody, when the user clicks on this button, a message box should appear saying, do you want to view the chart? If the user clicks on yes, chart should open up. If the user clicks on no or anything else, what should happen? The query should open up. Okay, very straightforward. So everybody, let's start programming this. Right click over here, build event. Okay, we're going to click on build event over here. Now we are going to be using our macro builder over here, macro builder. And we're going to say okay. Now in our macro builder, what do? We come and say we need an if condition. We need an if condition. So we take our if condition. Then do you all remember what's the next requirement? I need a message box. Next is my message box. So if, and now I take my message box. Message box. So brackets have opened up. So what was the order? You first display your prompt. So open double quotes and message display your prompt. Do you want to view the chart? Question mark. After that, guys, mention the buttons that you want to display. We want to display a yes and no button now. So for yes and no buttons, what's the value? For yes and no, the value is 4. Everybody okay with this? For yes and no buttons, the value is 4. So I'm going to say comma 4. Comma 4. Then do you want a title? Title is not necessary. I'm going to just close my brackets. Can you all first get this down? Do you want to view the chart? And I want yes and no buttons to be there. Okay. What's the finish? You program it also. What about you? Everybody, guys, girls now. Now what do? Do you want to view the chart? And I want yes and no to be present. If it is equal to yes, if this message box output is equal to yes, how much is yes? Everybody, yes has a value of, has a return integer of 6. If it is equal to 6, what should happen next? The chart should open up. Open report, IJKLMNO, open report, and the report name is chart. Is it clear? If it is equal to 6, then what should happen next? The chart of total game should open up. Otherwise, if anything else happens, whether it is no or whether it is the user closing the dialog box, whatever else happens, add else, what should take place? Opening of the query should take place. Add else, opening of query should take place. What's the query name? Total games by age code. Is it clear? Everybody, are we okay with this? If it is yes, then the chart should open up. Otherwise, anything else happens, I want the query to open up. Are we done? Sounds good? So guys, girls, I'm going to click on save and I'm going to click on close. Shall we try and see if this is actually working? Let's go into form view. Let's click on this, view games by age code. Yes. Chart opens up. Let's try again. View games by age code. No. Query opens up. Are we good? Okay. How about you working? Should I come there? It's working. Sure. How about you? Guys online, everyone, is it working for you all? Students online, all of you all? Anybody who needs me to go through this again? Movindu, it's working. I'm only getting responses from Movindu. All the others, I think your keyboards are not working, looks like. Mazin, how about you, Mazin? Have you been able to practice with me so far? Aisha, yes, it works. Mazin, how about you? Dishan, how about you? Adam, how about you? Working or not working? Dishan says it's working. Mazin says yes. Adam, how about you? Joel, you told me you want the tutes, right? You told me you'll come to Platinum and take it, right? And Joel, for Unit 4, there are no tutes. There are only a couple of screenshots. What were the screenshots? Format check, I sent you all a screenshot, remember? Now for the message box, there's a screenshot, and for the output of the message box, there's a screenshot. That's it. There's no tute for Unit 4 as such. Okay? Okay, when you come, I'll sort it out for you. Okay? Whatever is available, I'll give you. Okay? Right. Now, boys, girls, can I look at my screen now? Everybody, look at my screen. This is what I expect you all to know in order to start doing past papers. Validation rules, we know all these validation rules, correct? Presence check, we know. We know how to put a presence check, right? Required is yes, we know that. Lookup check, you all remember? Yes or no, guys? If you all don't remember this, that means you all have to start working on this. Okay? So guys, girls, I'm just showing you all what you all should know before we start attempting past papers. Lookup check was what? Where you need to have a list, isn't it? And the user should be able to choose a value from the list. Then we also had list check. Lookup generally supported values that don't change. List supported values that might keep changing, isn't it? Okay, both are pretty much the same. Okay. Then we had len check. You remember len check, right? Then we had pattern check. Pattern check is similar to format check. Pattern check, format check are the same thing. Okay, where you can define exactly what characters the user should enter. So you can say first two should be uppercase, next two should be numbers, then a space. Is it clear? You guys remember that, right? We did format check in class. If you don't remember it, you should be telling me. Okay, then I will make sure I go through that part with you all. Just silently observing doesn't work. Okay, I'm going through this so that you all know what you all should know. And if you all don't know about it, you all should be bringing it up. Okay, so guys online, please do drop me a message if you feel you don't remember this. Okay, data type check, you all remember now? When creating a table, you can define the data type for every field. Then range check, I only accept values within a given range. Then displaying suitable error messages, you all remember that? You can have a validation text, you all remember? In your database, in your table, you all remember this area? Oh, sorry. Close all this first. Save the dashboard. Close. Now let's go into design view. Over here, guys, you'll remember, right? We can have a validation rule and we can have a message to display to the user if there is a problem. If the user If the user does not obey the validation rule, let's say the len check is 10, he has put more than 10, you can have a message to display to the user. Remember that, right? Okay. If you all don't remember, do let me know. Okay. So here, displaying suitable error messages. So we have learned all this. Then guys, how to import data into a database. We learned how to import Excel files. We learned how to import CSV files. We learned how to import text files. Remember? Okay. We dealt with that. Then normalizing a table. This practically we haven't done yet. In class, in our Unit 3 lessons, we have learned how to normalize the table. Okay. But practically, I haven't done it for you all yet. When we start past papers, we will do this. I'll give you all one file and you all have to normalize that file. I have been mentioning this on the beginning, right? Okay. Your entire paper is going to be based on you normalizing a file, you normalizing one table. Today, if we get time, we will start the 2020 paper. Then you will see. Okay. This we have only theoretically learned it. We haven't practically tried it out. Okay. Then data entry forms. You all remember data entry forms? You should be able to make your form ready for data entry only. Remember this? Your data entry form, the user should not be able to view previous records. He should only be able to add new records. Dusant, are you with me? Can you go through this list first? Okay. Then making your form user friendly. putting labels, putting meaningful titles, indicating what are the mandatory fields. Okay, then creating drop-down lists. We were using combo boxes. Okay, disabling or preventing editing of selected fields. Okay, then automatically generating a value. This we learned last week, right? You click on a button, it will automatically generate a value for you. Then message box displaying a specific message. That we learned today. Today we learned that. Setting a default value. Remember this? Your form will automatically display a value for you, a default value. And if you want, you can change it. These are things you should be knowing about data entry forms. Then buttons, save button, you know now, you have been knowing. Yes, no button, you know today. Print button, we know for some time. Close button, now you all know how close also works, right? Close button to display if changes have been made. This I haven't taught you all yet. This I haven't taught you all yet. This I will teach you all when I do the past paper itself. This I haven't taught you all yet. Buttons that automatically generate a value. This we have done. Message box displaying a specific message. That also we have done. Okay, let's keep moving. Then queries. You all okay with these queries? Putting criteria for your query. You guys remember what are search parameters? When you run the query, it will ask you to enter a value. Based on the value you enter, it will give you output. You guys remember that those are dynamic queries, or we say queries with parameters. Normally queries have fixed results. No? These queries, what happens? Every time you run it, it asks you to enter a value. You enter a value, based on that value, it gives you the output. Okay? Then how to hide fields, how to group, how to count. We have gone through those. Then how to do calculations in your query. That also we have done. If condition we never did that. Okay, I never did a query with an if condition for y'all. I'll be doing that in the past paper. Okay, you want me to send this to y'all? Okay, I'll send it to y'all. So guys, over here, if condition, I didn't teach y'all yet. Doing an if condition in a query, not yet taught, coming up in the past paper. Okay, because none of my examples right now have values for if condition. So I'll do that in the past paper. Then sorting, we have done. How to sort your records, we have done. Then reports, how to group records, we have done that. How to format a report, you know what formatting means, no? Improving the appearance of your report, that we have done. Carrying out calculations, we have done. Okay, creating a chart, we have done. Formatting a chart, we have done. Putting chart titles, putting axis titles, putting data labels, all that we have done. Exporting it as a PDF, that is also done. Conditional formatting, not done. Conditional formatting, not done. To properly teach it to you all, it will happen in past papers. But today, I'll just introduce the topic to you all, okay? I don't have good examples today. I'll just introduce the topic. But when you do past papers, you all will have some proper examples to work with, okay? And then dashboard, everybody, in dashboards, do you all remember learning all this? Yes or no? Buttons to open an object, okay, no? You click a button, a table will open, a query will open, a form will open, a report will open. No problems there, no? Right? Then buttons with options to choose output. We learned that just today, right? Remember? You click on yes, the chart opens. You click on no, the query opens. We did that today. Then formatting a dashboard. Increasing the font size, increasing the button size, putting background colors, putting borders. We have dealt with it. List box. List box we didn't learn. Radio buttons. We didn't learn. Okay, these two I have to teach you all. Okay, how to have a list box in your dashboard, and based on the option the user chooses, an output should take place. That is coming up later on. Okay, that might take some time. Radio buttons also will take some time. No rush for that. And that's it. That's the end of Unit 4. Okay, so as you can see, very little more for us to learn in Unit 4. Are we good? Now we are going to have a look at what we call conditional formatting. Everybody okay with this? Conditional formatting is only done on reports. Are we good? So, everybody, shall we get started there? Everyone, stop for a second. What does formatting mean? Formatting means if I tell you go and format your report, if I tell you go and format your output, what does it mean? Change the appearance of it, right? Change the appearance. So, when it comes to changing the appearance of an object, what can you do? What can you play with? The font size, the font color, the alignment, isn't it? These are things that you can play with. So when I say conditional formatting, based on a condition, the background color, the font size, the font style, the alignment will change it. Based on a condition. If it is more than this, this will happen. If it is less than this, this will happen. You get it? That's what we call conditional formatting. Based on a condition, the appearance of your data will change. The appearance, not your data, the appearance changes. Okay? Sounds good? Let's get started. So everybody, again, come back to lesson 3. Can you all open up the report? Which report do we open up? I need a report to work with this. So everybody, can you all open up this Junior Thomas Games? We had another one called, we had a report called Junior Thomas. Am I right or wrong? We have a report called Junior Thomas Games, right? Everyone have it? How many all of you have it? You don't have it. What report do you have? Latest Cyrus console games? Okay, open that below. Would I have it? Latest Cyrus games. Students online, all of you have this, right? I just need a report to work with. Everybody, latest Cyrus games, latest Cyrus console games. Okay? Latest Cyrus console games. Okay? All right. Now, guys, girls, everybody, can you all come into your layout view? Come into layout view, please. In layout view, what are we going to do? In layout view, can everybody come to, where is it? Arrange format. Can everyone come to format? In layout view of your report, can everyone come to the format tab? In format tab, guys, can you all see conditional formatting? Everyone, do you all see conditional formatting there? This is a feature everybody will have. Okay, so let's click on conditional formatting. Okay, so everybody, we are going to put a rule. Let's talk about the rule first. So my rule is this. My rule is for all the release years that are above 2000, we have from 2011 to 2. Okay, for all the release years above 2017. For all the release years above 2017, we have so many release years now. For all the release years above 2017, I want that particular value to have a background color of red and be bold. Very simple. Okay. Wherever the release year is more than 2017, that particular value, that particular release year should have a background color of red and it should be bold. Very simple. But you can't do it manually. You need to put a rule. So it automatically happens. So everybody, we go into conditional formatting. So click on your data, click on the release year. Everybody click on your release year and click on conditional formatting. So now guys, did you all click on release year? Because show formatting rules for release year. I'm going to put a new rule. Guys, girls, what did I do? I clicked on release year. I come to my format tab and click on conditional formatting. Right now, for release year, I have no rules right now. I'm about to create my first rule. My first rule is about to be created. So I'm going to click on new rule. Are we good? Click on new rule over here. Now guys, what do we do? Can you all read the two options, the rule types? Check values in the current record or use an expression. Rule number 2 is compare to other records. Which one do we go with? We'll go with the first one. Check the values in my current record. Then what do we do? Format only cells where the field value is, there is no expression here, no, I didn't do any calculations here, no. Field value is greater than 2017. Field value is greater than 2017. What do we do? I want it to be bold. I want it to be bold. Okay, and I want the fill to be red color. I want it to be bold and I want the fill to be red color. Are we good with this? So now what do? I have told check values in the current record. Format only cells where the field value is greater than 2017. The background should be red and the font should be black. Are we good? So now I'm going to click on OK. So now when I say OK, now can you all see a rule? I have only applied one rule so far. I have only created one rule. I'm going to say apply. I'm going to say OK. Do you all see that? So that 2022 is now red in color and bold. Can you guys see that? Are we good? This is what we call conditional formatting. Everybody okay with this? We call this conditional formatting. You carry out formatting based on a condition. Okay. Can you guys save your work? Save your work, guys. And then with that, we'll take our break. Right, guys, girls, all of you all, can you all just try one more conditional formatting rule, and then we'll be moving away from here. Everybody, guys, girls, can you all try one more conditional formatting rule for the which field? Can you all come for the genre field? I want all the what do you call the category field is there now? So the genre field is there, right? So for all the adventures, I just wanted to have a blue color field. For all the adventure cells, I wanted to have a blue color field. So again, what we do is we select the genre column, we come into conditional formatting, we say new rule. Okay, field, not value, field value is, and what do we do over here? Is equal to, and what will you do over here? In double quotes. Adventure is a string. Okay, field value is equal to adventure. And now you will say your fill is going to be light. What's the color I said? Light blue. Light blue. Okay. Let's get moving. So everybody over here, in case you're wondering, you all should be knowing this. I have given it to you all as a compressed file. You all need to uncompress it. Some of you all have a software to deal with compressed files, like WinRAR, for example. Some of you all will not have it, so you all will have to use File Explorer. All you all have to do is open it up and simply copy this folder outside. Okay? If you're using File Explorer, just open it and copy and paste this folder outside. That's all. Okay? If you're using WinRAR, the same thing. Just open it up, click on this folder, Control C, and then come to your 2020 past paper folder, Control V. Over here we paste it. Right. Then guys, girls, everybody inside this folder, can you all see there are 3 files? There is a template file, a candidate template file, a cycling database file, and a skills tracking file. Are we good? Right. Shall we open up the question paper? So when you open up the question paper, everybody, what does it say over here? Let's come down to the scenario first. Okay. Can you guys first do this template area? A template for your evidence is provided in your examination area. Open the template and type in your center name, center number, candidate name, candidate number in the boxes provided. And then save the template as in the following format. What is the format? Your center number, underscore your candidate number, underscore your surname, underscore the first letter of your first name. Are we okay with this? Can we all do that? Make it a habit. Let's open up the candidate document. We have a template candidate document here now. Let's open that up and let's go and fill it. So everybody over here, center name, I don't know, whatever your center name is, can you all enter it? I'll just put Platinum Business Academy. Your center number 1234, your candidate name, your candidate number. Okay, you fill these 4 and then you save this as file, save as, or save a copy. Everybody, file, save as, or save a copy. Save a copy, and we say browse. And where do we go and save this? In the same folder as what? What was the order again? Center number underscore candidate number 1234 underscore 1234 underscore your surname underscore the first letter of first name. So your surname underscore the first letter of your first name. Can everyone follow this order, please? Your candidate number underscore your center number underscore your surname underscore the first letter of your first name. Okay, I don't think anybody is having problems over here. We go and click on save. So everybody will read the scenario over here and then we'll get started. 1 second, my laptop has got stuck. Margin, don't keep spaces, keep underscore. Okay, don't keep spaces. We're talking about the file name now. In the file name, don't keep spaces. All right, everybody. Then guys, girls, can we move down? The screen prints you produce, the screenshots that you take, girls, boys, the screenshots that you take should be copied into the appropriate places in this template. Remember to save your template regularly. Responses to question 1C and question 5 have to be typed. For all the others, it's going to be screenshots. Only for 1C and for question 5, you have to type your answer. Okay, we'll see how this works. Everybody, can you all read this scenario slowly? Slowly, can you all read it? Some people like to learn cycling skills in order to feel safer cycling outdoors. Okay, and owns a company that employs trainers to teach cycling skills. Okay, everybody, from this, what did you understand? We are definitely going to have what table? We are definitely going to have a trainers table, right? We are definitely, shall I just highlight that? Shall we just underline that? We are definitely going to have a, we are definitely going to have a trainers table. This is without a doubt. Trainers must work between 1 and 4 days per week. Trainers have to work between 1 to 4 days a week. Trainers teach cyclists the skills over the summer. Now we know there is a trainers table. There also seems to be a cyclist table. Any other table you see over here? Do you think there will also be a skills table? The skills that are being taught? What do you think? No? Okay, then don't take it. For sure, we know there is a trainer table. We know there is a cyclist table. A trainer teaches many cyclists. We are okay with this now? What did you learn from this? What's the relationship between a trainer and a cyclist? One to many. One trainer can be teaching many cyclists. A cyclist is taught by one trainer. The vice versa of this sentence now. A cyclist is taught by one trainer. Okay? There are 19 skills taught. Now what do you think? Do we have a skill table? There are 19 skills. So it seems that there is a skill table. Isn't it? So I'll just highlight this. The moment I saw these 19 skills, I feel there's going to be a skill table. Each skill has an ID and a description. There you go. They just confirm what I was saying. Each skill has an ID and a description. For example, ID number 8 refers to what? Right turn into major road. Right turn into major road is a skill that will be taught to cyclists. Okay, and it's, right. If a cyclist achieves all 19 skills, they achieve something called advanced level. Are we okay with this? When they finish all 19 skills, they go to the level advanced. If a cyclist achieves skills 1 to 13, it's known as intermediate level. If a cyclist achieves skills 1 to 5, they achieve beginner level. If a cyclist has not achieved skills 1 to 5, that means he's below. His level is what? He's in the failed level. Okay? Do you think we might have a level table also? Seems possible, right? Because we have 4 different levels here now. So it's possible. Not confirming. Looks possible. We might also have a level table. Okay? It seems like we might have a level table as well. And keeps a list of trainers in a single table within the database cycling. Do we have the database cycling with us? We do have. And has provided the skills tracking text file which contains an extract of her records of cyclists and their achievements. You guys saw the problem there? Her cyclist details are in the database. The cyclists that come to her are in her database table. Girls, boys, all of you, okay? However, she has a file called skill tracking. Inside skill tracking, she has multiple data. What are they? The cyclist data is there. The achievements data is also there. There seems to be a problem over there. Okay. And is finding it increasingly difficult to keep track of the trainers and the achievements of cyclists. She wants a solution that will allow her to manage the system more effectively. Okay. Now everybody, today we'll get to do only one question. So again, next week when we do this question, we will go back to this scenario again. Okay. Right. Let's get moving now. Everybody, can you come down? The screen prints you produce should be copied into the appropriate places in your template. Remember to save the template regularly. There are 2 questions where you need to type your answer. We will deal with those. Right. The cycling database and skills tracking text file are provided in your examination area. Study these files carefully. Can you guys open these 2 files and study them? Shall we open up the database file first? When you open up the cycling database, what do you guys see over here? Can you guys click on enable content? Click on enable content. And right now, how many tables we have inside this database? We have only 1 table. Open the table and see what do you have. You have a complete mess over there, isn't it? Inside the trainer table, you have trainer ID, you have trainer name, you have, look at email. Email is a complete mess, right? They have put multiple emails inside one field. Some fields, some records do not have an email address. Some records are having, okay, anyway, we'll deal with that later. Look at telephone. Telephone also seems to be a mess. Days available per week. Okay, the number of days that a trainer is available. Okay. Understood? Then can you all have a look at the text file? In the text file, what do you guys see there? Then we come to skills tracking now. Open this up. What do you all see over here? Over here, you can see. Tell me what you all see below. I'm going to make the font smaller. What do you all see here? Skills achieved, comma, first name, comma, skill, comma, surname, comma, skill ID, comma, cyclist ID, comma, trainer ID, comma. What do you think each of these are? These are all fields, no? These are all fields that have been separated using commas. Isn't it? Using commas, they have been separated. So you can see skill achieved number 1, number 1, number 1, number 1. You can see data is being repeated so many times, isn't it? Okay, you can see a lot of problems over here. But do you all understand this? You have the skill achieved. Who was the person who achieved it? What is the skill he achieved? What is his surname? What is the skill ID? What is the cyclist ID? What is the trainer ID? And what is the level he has achieved so far? And you can see a lot of data is being duplicated. Look at the name Ulrich. The name Ulrich is being repeated so many times. Isn't it? There seems to be some major problems in this, which is why she's coming to you for help. She's coming to you to sort out her problems. Okay? You can clearly see data normalization has not been done here. Values are being repeated. Atomic values are not there. Isn't it? Okay? We'll see what needs to be done. Now you all saw the situation now. Let's get started. So everybody, number 1, examiner says over here, the trainer table in the cycling database needs to be improved. A trainer record must not be saved without a name being present. A trainer record must not be saved without a name being present. Set up a presence check so that the name of a trainer must be present. Screen print the table in design view, making sure that the presence check can be clearly seen. Can you guys help me there? You're getting 2 marks for it. So the trainer name should never ever be blank. You must fill it. So they have told me to put a presence check for it. So how do we do that? We will have to go into design view, everybody. The trainer name should never ever be blank. The user must fill it. So they have told us to put a presence check. So how do we do that? We come into view. We come into design view. In design view, what do we look at? We come to our trainer name field. Everybody okay with this? We come to our trainer name field. And over here, what do we do? Required, what do we say? Required, we say yes. Required, we change it to yes. Everybody okay with this? Required, we change it to yes. Are we all okay with this? So required, we make it yes. So now you have put a presence check for it. Let me read the question again. Making sure the presence check can be clearly seen. Okay. Right. Shall we also put an error message if somebody leaves it blank? If somebody leaves it blank, shall we keep an error message? We'll say, for example, you must enter a trainer name. You must enter a trainer name. So if somebody keeps it blank, automatically this message will appear. You must enter a trainer name. Shall we see if it is working? Everybody, I have put a validation message. Now let me see if it is working. When I come to data sheet view, I'm going to save my table. It's giving me a warning saying you're putting a validation rule after you have entered values. So let me be careful. I'm okay with that. I'll say yes. Continue. Okay, now I'm going to purposely keep trainer name blank, number 11. I'm going to purposely keep it blank. I'll just put an email, abc@hotmail.com. I'll just put 1, 2, 3 for email, for telephone number. For days available, I'll just put 3. Now everyone look here. When I come down here, everyone saw that? You must enter a value in the trainer name field. Everybody saw that? You must enter a value in the trainer name field. It's working perfectly well for us. Now guys, how do we come out of this? Press escape to come out of it. You want to come out of this record now? We were just using it for testing purposes now. Press escape to come out of it. Click on this and press escape to come out of it. Are we good? Right. Then what does the examiner tell us? Everybody, what does the examiner tell us? Screen print the table in design view, making sure that the presence check can be clearly seen. Am I going too fast? Everybody also all right? Guys online, anyone wants me to repeat this again? Nobody? Okay. Then guys, girls, all of y'all, can you all take a screenshot showing your validation rule? Everybody, click on trainer name. Click on trainer name and take a screenshot showing the validation rule. Shortcut key for screenshot was Windows Shift S. Windows Shift S, and you go into screenshot mode. Are we okay with this? Windows Shift S. And we are now in screenshot mode. So now what do? From top to bottom, we take our screenshot. Okay. And now go and paste it in your evidence file. Where is my evidence file? Did I close it? I have mistakenly closed my evidence file. We come and paste it over. Everybody over here, question 1A1, you paste your screenshot over here. Everybody okay with this? I have pasted my screenshot over here. Are we okay with this? So we have done only the first question. Only the first question we have done. Okay. All right. I'll be wrapping up with that point, guys. The next one is quite simple. You have to put a list check only. Okay. But I have the AS batch coming and they also have an exam today. Okay. So everybody, I'm going to stop at this point. We have done up to here. Okay. I'll just put a note over here. Done in class. Up to here. Done in class. Okay. So everybody, next Friday when we meet, we're going to continue from number 2 onwards. Okay. Right, guys. Can you all save your work? And then we'll make a move from here. Okay, everybody, until we meet again next week at the same time, take care, stay safe. See you all next week. Have a nice weekend.